It's all your fault. What's up, guys? Mancake here. Feeling a little bit under the weather today. I think I've been eating too much crap, if you ask me, over the spring break. But got Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. First game here at the Staples Center. Obviously a pretty important game here. If we win, we take the 3-0 lead, and we got the commanding lead in the series. If we lose, series is basically just going as planned, and the teams will be winning every home game. But I'm gonna warn you, I'm getting a little flashy this game. I'm a little oop happy this game, and you'll see that here in a second. I gotta mix it up with campaign every so often, so you don't see all the same stuff. And I call for some dumb oops, but that is a sick oop, one of the best I've ever had, because usually mine are all pretty bland for a big man. But I'll take it, as I always say, and a little defense never hurt. But yeah, you'll notice I have just a lot of straight footage here. I don't edit too much in the beginning because I really started off well. And there's another oop. The defense isn't guarding me, and I'm just finding those easy lanes with easy call for passes. And unfortunately, I get lost on defense here, and I leave Ron Artest wide open because Brandon Roy was actually guarding my man, and that's my fault for not hustling back on defense. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting game, pretty interesting series so far. Kobe hasn't really shown up. It'll be interesting to see what he does, and why not mix it up a little and go to my favorite post move and just a nice floating back fadeaway there, and just pretty as can be, if you ask me. And I love them swishes on those shots. And Derek Fisher making me look like a fool. I couldn't even stop him on an easy layup. Well, you know what that means. I'm just gonna have to come back and do something awesome, because I'm pretty much Captain Awesome on campaign. I don't like to brag, but with oops like that, and the quick pass from LaMarcus Aldridge for the first G moment of the game, and probably not the last. I think the name fits occasionally. I don't like to sound like a D-bag, but I'm doing pretty well so far in these playoffs, and campaign should be a little bit cocky, if you ask me. And as you can see, the defensive hysteria is picking up on my team. Everybody's playing defense. Jason Terry had an easy steal there, and probably my best dupe right there. Lowry passed that from deep beyond the three-point line. Definitely another G moment of the game. And I dunk over the whole entire team. I'm just a sneaky man, I tell you. And, I got to keep mixing it up, so I go to the post move, and Pau Gasol really jumps to my shot fake there, and I just keep swinging by and get the nice, easy lay-in there. One thing you'll notice is I get a ton of bad call for the balls here, and I reject Kobe. But yeah, I'm really going for oops here. I was kind of curious to just go nuts with him because I haven't done it too much on campaign, and I wasn't sure what the limits were. And campaign is employing his head there again. He basically just headbutted that ball out of the air. I was going to replay it, but I forgot to, and I'm pretty sure it was his head, but either way, it was pretty sick. And another post move inside with all the D draped on me. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. We got a really good lead here. I'm 8 for 8 from the field at this point. That's very good, if you ask me, to start the game. Unfortunately, I'm getting a little bit too aggressive on defense. This nice start's got me thinking I'm invincible, and Lamar Odom shows me I'm not. I go for the double team and hits Pau Gasol for a pretty flashy play by Pau Gasol standards, so I got to take a look at that again. A nice flush. But once again, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I do have an objective to stop my opponent from getting layups and dunks, and that obviously doesn't help. And that doesn't help either when Bynum's hitting with a hand in his face from Al Harrington. And the quarter's winding down. This game is a lot closer than I would have liked it to have been after our great start. But missed 3 from Derek Fisher. We can go into the second quarter with a nice lead, at least a 5. So we're good now. But the Lakers get smart, go down low to Bynum. I've already got 1 foul, and they're trying to get me to draw a foul here, I think. But I even get a good shot defense, and Andrew Bynum hits a very tough shot. I kind of put this clip in here because I don't know what it is, but I swear Batum is having like a coming out party, I guess you could say. He didn't play at all in the regular season, but he's certainly making most of his minutes here in the playoffs. And I'm getting a little bit too aggressive with these oop calls, and you can see I get punished. And Vujacic is going to hit this layup, or not. It's always funny to see somebody miss a layup like that. But yeah, another defensive lapse here, and this game is getting close, and in this case it's my fault. It usually is. I either have some awesome, fantastic, spectacular play, or I do something dumb and it's my fault on defense. Kind of the story of my life here. But nice little shot there. I didn't force it in for the dunk, and I just pulled up, and it was a nice pass from Lowry. And this is a sweet shot by Lowry. He just sized up Derek Fisher here and pulled up and draws the foul and hits it and one. Definitely worth another look. Don't see those too often in this game. As you can see, however, the score is still very, very close for my liking. And you know, why not go to the post? Oh wait, double team. Gotta find my man Terry in the corner. He hits it, extending that lead just a little bit. But Bryant is getting down in the low post here. He's been doing this a lot this series, and he's making the most of it for the most part. Payne can't get over there in time, or even if I do, he's got the awareness to pass to my man, who's usually wide open under the rim. So it's really a tough call on what to do in those plays most of the time. But, you know, a nice little jump shot over Andrew Bynum. I've never hurt anybody. He's really respecting my range this series, my new improved range. So I'll take that. And I go for the buzzer beater alley-oop. Like I said, I'm way too aggressive, but it's been a fun game so far. We got a 6-point lead going into halftime. I'll take that. Any lead is a good lead, I guess, but I do feel like we outplayed them. So yeah, getting right into the third quarter here. Artest is in the post, and he's making me look dumb. It's not looking good so far. The Lakers are really capitalizing on the post. I'm being way too aggressive, and this game is starting to get a little bit scary. But, you know, why not go right back at him in the post and, you know, one-up his shot. That was ridiculous. Almost not intended, but Kobe's on the block again, and I'm going to start making him pay for going down low like that. And I get the great shot defense there and, you know, force the miss. And we were on the break, but we pulled it out, and Brandon Roy decides to show Kobe how it's done with the fadeaway glasser off the glass, obviously. But you know, Derek Fisher is like, I'm going to get this game closer because you guys are starting to pull away. Payne says, nuh-uh, sir. And yeah, you got to finish in the break there. Pulled up early once again, and I'll take that. But once again, you know, we're really pulling away. Lakers don't have much of an answer for us anymore. They've stopped going down low. They're taking outside shots, and we're playing good defense, so I'll take that. And Jason Terry finds me with a sick pass, and I just flush it down super quick. And, you know, we've got a great lead now. I'm comfortable, but I'm still playing too aggressive on these post moves, and I think either with that one or the next one, I fail my objective, which is a bummer because points are hard to come by. And Bryant just schools us here. Schools the entire team. Filthy drive to the basket. But yeah, the game is definitely becoming one that's out of hand for the Lakers. This game is winding down. I'm actually going to get subbed out and pretty much play none of the fourth quarter here because we are going to go ahead and get this W. Now, as far as GreatStoryBro news, I know if you checked my channel earlier, I told you we'd have some news coming. The news is that we had asked a couple days ago, I don't know if you recall, that some people had asked about fantasy games and like Final Fantasy, for example, or God of War. And we intended to do those, but there was a few people that didn't really want us to do those on our primary channel. So we're going to go ahead and make a new channel, which will probably be, it's actually launched now. There's no videos up, but there should be some up within the next 24 hours. And you should really check that out. The name is GreatStoryBro instead of GreatStoryBro. Really creative, I know. But yeah, end of the third quarter. Like I said, we're going to get this win. But I'm not going to play much of the fourth quarter either. If any of you are really interested in those games, it's definitely going to be a whole entire different genre of games in general. We're probably going to keep most of the shooters and the sports games on this. We might even eventually dabble into some football games. I know there's somebody said something about NHL and MLB. We might even look into that. I'm not sure yet. We'll check that out. But yeah, we're going to mix up these channels. If you have any interest in those fantasy or RPG style games, they're definitely going to be on that other channel. We urge you to start subscribing early. Going to try and keep those videos pumped out at a fairly regular pace as well. But yeah, get a nice block here on Kobe Bryant, pretty much stealing the game. I think I get subbed out right after this messed up oop. I got to stay with the play here. And I roll around Brandon Roy. I don't know why Adam Morrison's guarding me, but I'm just going to hit that jumper all day now. And yeah, end of the game. Like I said, check out that channel, guys. Some early response to that would be great. Like I said, we'll have a video up fairly soon. Probably will be of the Final Fantasy 13 variety, but I know all of you aren't into that, so that's why we're definitely playing on another channel. But once again, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my numerous number of oops. I had a decent game, didn't even play that much. I think I only played 22 minutes, which is not too much for me, but as usual, thanks for watching. This is Mancake once again signing out. You guys have a good one, and I hope you guys check out the new channel. Later.